My first conclusion is that there's a big push for a more competitive, integrated and more innovative single market. This is what I heard everywhere, because I met, for instance, startups from Malaga to Eindhoven to Helsinki. They all told me it's a shame that we are obliged to go to the US to find the right environment, to find money, to finance our activities, our ideas. We would like to stay in Europe, but we can't. At the same time, I also understood where are the obstacles. And the main obstacle is the trade-off between national sovereignty and global competitiveness. There's this fake simulacrum to say national sovereignty is the way to protect our interest as nation. In reality, national sovereignty is the way to limit your competitiveness, because the world of today needs a different scale, not on all the subjects. There are topics where big is better, topics where is small the right dimension. But where big is needed, on telecom, on finance, on innovation, it's very difficult to find today the right dimension in Europe because of the fragmentation. So eliminating barriers, frontiers within the European countries and creating really the single market is the only way to compete with China and with the US. Most important tool, in my view, is this idea of the fifth freedom. The idea is to say that until now we had 4 freedoms within the single market: the freedom of movement of goods, services, capitals and persons. In reality, these 4 are very much 20th century economy oriented. What is tangible? In reality today we have to boost and to push on the untangible. So my idea is to have this toolbox of the 5th freedom. Freedom related to innovation, to knowledge, skills, data, research, and to boost Europe on this topic. So I think this is one of the main issues of the report. It's of course not the only one, there are many others. There's the topic, for instance, of the 28th regime. That is a good tool and a good experience, I think, for SMEs, first of all. What is the 28th regime? It's the fact that today an SME has big obstacles and problems working on the 27 countries. Why? Because the 27 countries have 27 legal systems, 27 taxation systems, and for an SME that means having a big legal office, a big taxation office is exactly a contradiction of being an SME. So the idea of having a 28th regime, so a regime, a legal regime or a taxation regime that you choose, and it becomes a sort of passepartout. So you can, with this unique regime, going around in the 27 countries. It's also the best way to attract investment from abroad, because it's the way to tell them you choose one regime and you work everywhere in Europe.